The Witcher will take part in our talk.
내가 하고 싶은 일을 할 수 있지.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one
왜요?
impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had
나쁜 애는
cause to
아니니까.
resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna? You know exactly
풀샌드
what.
그만 마실 걸.
I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger
But
hurt
you.
most. You were my Honorietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
너희들 다 어린애였어.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
얘가 잘못했네 그러면.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid. The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
얘가 잘못했네.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
저럴만 더 해. 얼마나 보기 좋아.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony, it was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
그렇지.
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon
그건
dark
좋겠네.
brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
가자.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy.
되게 근데 길다.
Gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
왜 이렇게 길어? 맨드레이크 채집용 여기 쓰려나? 퀘스트 용품에 여기 있네. 퀘스트 용품에 이거 여기다가 넣지.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything.
뭐야 이거? 오호. 맨드레이크? 여기 있다. 하나 더. 하나 더. 저기 있다. 됐어.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire
뱀파이어.
after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
뭐 있다. 황금 접시.
Regis!
저기 있다. 밤이니까 되게
Where'd you go?
걔랑 싸우고 있는데? 뱀파이어들하고 싸우고 있구나. 친구?
Those Bruxay. They called you a traitor.
당연하지.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances.
아니면
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the
멀리
first.
떠나면 돼.
It is neatly summarized in the saying,
그럼
out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Tucson. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the
그렇네.
Corvo Bianco vineyard is now
Oh.
yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
안 말해줄 것 같아.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
아직 모르겠어.
Don't really know yet. I find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on.
단델리.
Which, of course, brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stain, Beauclair. Far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy though.
어디로 갈까?
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
정체를 지킬 일은 없다 이건구나. 좀 앉아있자.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend.
끝났네 이제.
We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
화면 보고 웃는 것 봐라. 아, 드디어 끝났다. 아. 이제 엔딩 크레딧 나오는 거구나. 나 이제 말 끄고 있어야 되겠다. 알아서 볼 사람 보고 나가서 안 나가고. 왜? 너 이제 정신없다. 새벽이라서.
have to go home.
뭐야? 아직 마지막 퀘스트 남았어. 와, 5,000원. 야. 5,000원. 5,000원. 나의 집으로. 개다. 우리 집에 개가 있었나?
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
안 보여.
Geralt, here at last.
누구야?
Dandelion? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm not here. I'm a figment of your imagination, because you really want me to be here. Brought you a housewarming gift. It's also an illusion. How do you like it?
한상이래. 아주.
Makes you look dignified and manlier than in real life.
Does it? The painter's a friend of mine. Could be she gave me slightly broader shoulders? Well, I'm sure.
Don't doubt it. But didn't I see this painting at your place?
This is its perfect replica, and it's yours. To
아,
remember me
이제
by.
거야?
Good. So, Geralt, important to remember. If anyone asks, I'm not here. Last time I was in Toussaint, enjoying myself, true, Henrietta, that is, the Duchess, got a little carried away. Banished me from the duchy on pain of death. Wouldn't want to ruffle her feathers without cause.
Wise.
Uh-huh.
Especially since she's been through quite a bit recently.
I've heard some rumors, but I'd love a first-hand account. Does it have the makings of a ballad? Well, going to show me around? Tell me the story?
Of course. Let's go.
레지스한테 받은 선물 보고 싶은데.
Luckily, Sienna made up with Henrietta. Seems to have abandoned her plans. She's locked up now, waiting sentencing, really. Most think the Duchess will forgive her. Might take some time, but...
What? A story? Seems I missed quite a lot. Shame I didn't ride here with you. Though, truth be told, had my hands full back home as well.
무슨 일 하고 있었는데?
How are you, old friend?
Not well, unfortunately. After you left Novigrad this one day, Priscilla was attacked. In the street. She was wounded badly. Took a long time to recover. Luckily, she's better now.
What are you talking about? Who the hell attacked her?
Still looking for the bastard who hurt her. Once I find him, he'll regret what he did. Regret the day he was born.
Sorry, Dandelion. Sorry I wasn't around.
You got your own problems, your own priorities. Can't expect you to be at my side whenever anything goes wrong. Besides, it's Priscilla. So I need to handle this.
아직도 사업 중인가?
How's business? You and Zoltan still have your tavern? Or has he embarked on some new venture?
You know him. We'll share a jug of mead and he'll go on about some new plan he's got. Nothing ever comes of it. So, we're still there. Recently, we discovered
세상가 없구나.
Novigrad's largest wine importer was a lying cheat, watering down his wines, but so clever, you'd never taste the difference.
So how'd you figure out he was up to something?
This one day I was feeling down in the muck. Decided to lift my spirits by, well, getting a little drunk. Actually, replace a little with really. So I knocked back a bottle, nothing. Then another. Maybe a slight.
그러면은
Might
그럴만하네.
not be a lightweight anymore. Could be those years of training have finally paid off.
Come on. It took me 5 bottles to start seeing double. I thought, might just be a weird day. So I tried the same thing the next morning. Exact same result. I told Zoltan. He tried it and confirmed my findings. So we decided to ask the importer some tough questions. The man cracked. I threatened to tell everyone about his trickery unless he gave me a discount.
이제 뭐 할 거야?
Plan to stay long?
Don't know yet, but might stay a little while. I've always loved Beauclair. The place is made for poets.
What'll you do here?
City's full of knights errant, and they all want ballads immortalizing their deeds. Get this. I've already been approached by a knight who spent years battling the weather. Says he's got a real bone to pick with gusty storms.
Battles the weather? How's
어떤
that work?
식으로?
Dunno. Promised to show me when the time was right. There's another who's vowed to move a mountain that's blocking his ailing mother's view of the sunset. So he's moving it. 1 stone at a time. Sole worry is that his mama won't live to see him finish.
You're right. Prime ballad material there. Glad you came. We'll have some good talks.
나중에 봐.
See you later, Dandelion.
See you, Witcher.
우리 집에 시인이 생겼어.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed.